2 years ago in 2021 to 2022, the sky was clear, the pitch was green, and Dusan Vlahovic was absolutely amazing. People were questioning whether he was world class, as he scored 24 goals and got 3 assists in 33 matches. In that season, he was truly class, arguably world class. Unfortunately though, doom came fast, as he has been absolutely horrendous for the past 2 years, or other 1.5 years. He's currently doing alright, nothing close to what he once was back in Fiorentina and his first season at Juventus. Now, like I said, he's not been as good as he was since. However, the class is there. The form may not be, but I believe that in Chelsea Football Club, he can regain his form and score a lot more goals than he has in the past 2 years combined. Not this season, there's only 6 months left. However, if he were to join this January, I don't know what promises I can make you, but I'll tell you one fact. He would be better than Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broja. Now look, I don't think he's going to be the next best striker at Chelsea. I don't. But I think he'll be able to be a first team player and do very well considering the situation and get us to a UCL spot this season or the next. Now you might say, why would I buy a player if he's only a short-term solution and not here for the long term? Well, I'd say to you, he's only 50 million. And for a short-term player, getting him for 50 million, if he comes here, does a good job, scores a lot of goals for us, helps us win games, which we struggle to do because of a lack of a consistent striker, well then 50 million warrants that. Not only that, if we were to get a long-term striker even in summer, which I don't believe we can, regarding the situation right now, it's looking peak. But if we can get a striker for the long term, like an Osimhen or Tony maybe, then Vlahovic would have to sit bench or be sold again. And look, in my opinion, it depends on what Chelsea's goal is this season. If we only want to survive, just get better as a team, alright, fine, don't buy a striker. But if we want any chance of winning a domestic double or even winning either of the trophies, then I think we need a striker. Surely. Cole Palmer, love him, but mate, that performance was stinky. It was a stinker. Now I still love him and I'll forgive him for that match, but is he the future of our 9 role for the rest of the season? I don't know. Is Nkunku? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing for a fact, Broja does not look like he's cutting it. Now, if in the next game Broja starts, does amazingly, I apologise. But look, it's looking like that's not going to happen. And if that's the case, then man, we need to upgrade. We do. And Vlahovic is a cheap option, 50 million. As I said, Arsenal are interested in him. And that's where the price tag has apparently been stated. And for me, look man, it's a good time to get a player. 70 million for him, never. 50, it's decent. Considering we spent 30 million on Nicholas Jackson, another 20 for Vlahovic is a bit of a bargain in my opinion. And look, if it doesn't work out, sell him again. And look, in my eyes, I reckon he could score every other game, if not more. If he plays the next 18 matches for Chelsea, I reckon he'll score 10 goals. My opinion. Why? Because Vlahovic has a strong physique, a strong right foot, and he's just a strong player in general. And I think that's what Chelsea really lack. Don't get me wrong, just like Broja, he will be stiff. In fact, Broja's probably less of a stiff player than him. But look, man, our chance creation is there. We don't need a mobile striker. Not really. Vlahovic will do the job if we give him the chances. And that's what our striker's been lacking mainly. It's our main issue, finishing the damn football. Now, I won't sit here and lie to you. I don't think we're going to get Vlahovic. It's a far rumour. But look, what's true is that we were interested in Dusan Vlahovic in the summer. And that interest doesn't suddenly vanish. I'm sure if the board sat down and had a talk about him, then we might see a bit of movement on the rumours. Apparently, though, I'm not sure how strong the sources were, but we have been looking into him, and the board has talked about him internally. I'm not sure how true that rumour is, but if that's any bit true, then he might be a valid option. And if you ask me who would be a better choice for us, I don't know. Any player you think of is either unrealistic or doesn't want to join the club, or just is too expensive, like Victor Gyökeres. I heard we were interested in him. However, I'm pretty sure there was like a 80 million release clause or something of the sort, which was is ridiculous for a young player that's really unproven. Now, look, guys, the remaining 2-3 weeks out of this transfer market, I'm going to be very active, and any big rumor comes whatsoever, you will be the first to know via Project Blue. So stay tuned and subscribe, as I'll be letting you guys know anything I find out, and we'll be dropping videos once a week, maybe twice. I'll think about it. And I appreciate it if you've made it this far into the video. You guys are my loyal fans, and I'll be making much more content. So just subscribe, mate. Subscribe. Come on, do it, mate. Please. And remember, up the Chelsea.